What is that noise?
Because we ain't got no music. This is so fucking ghetto entertaining. Anyway, we tried. This is some ghetto ass shit.
Hey, Candace.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, little Latin mess. What is up, everybody?
Hi.
Move over a little bit.
Which way?
This way.
Like that.
Yeah, this is our first time
On IG.
on IG Live. Well, you guys see me too, John.
You can see you.
I don't like it like that. We got a good thing for that. So, this is our first time doing Facebook Live and IG Live,
Yes.
okay? And this is Virgo as fuck, okay? Where we're going to give you everything, our perspective from a Virgo's mind, honey.
Yeah.
All right, hold on, child. I didn't even go.
Little razzle dazzle.
Let me tell you, I've had a day today.
I've had a week.
I've had a day today. Just don't mind me, y'all.
I've had a week.
I had to pull some things up on this laptop. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining Virgo as fuck.
Yes.
Virgo as fuck. Facebook, Instagram. I don't know how we're gonna juggle this.
Hey, cousin.
What is up? Okay. So
It's a little bit too much.
it's a lot for me. But
You looking like
let me try to I'm gonna pull up our live on the laptop. I usually have it up so I can see everybody in there on the laptop.
Okay.
So just bear with me, y'all.
But in the meantime, while he's doing that, we're gonna get started with how our week went.
We gotta pour our drink first.
He told me.
Start pouring your drink.
Well, give me the bottle.
Man, this is the ASMR.
So y'all new here from the IG page. So when we pour our drinks, it's just complete silence. So let's do it.
Sounds delicious.
It sure does.
I'm gonna pour mine. Now, I might not even stop pouring that.
I mean, you better, bitch.
I might not even stop pouring that. Oh my God, y'all, please bear with me. Like, I'm all razzled and dazzled. Frazzled.
You gonna be military with that shirt on.
Am I giving you military?
Boom, 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 boom.
Where's our live on Facebook? Oh my God. Something told me to be more prepared. Okay, anyway. We're here.
We're here. And
We're here on Facebook too. We're here. We're definitely fucking queer. But I'm gonna go ahead and pour my wine because after he tells me about his day, I'm going about my day. Tell me about your week. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, girl, shit. Damn, I might as well just go and pour the rest of that.
oh my God. But if everyone is in here,
Damn.
please make sure you share this video. Make sure you are passing it along. Make sure you comment, like, react to it. Make sure you like. Make sure you like us on Instagram, which is at Virgo as fuck. Fuck is spelled Fxck. And make sure you get us out there, girl. You too, Instagram. What they say on Instagram? When are y'all's birthdays? Candace, my birthday is August 24th, 1997.
Lies. Fucking lies, bitch. And mine is September 18th, 1962.
Yeah, I believe that one.
1985.
Yeah. So I'm the beginning of Virgo. You are towards the middle end of Virgo. That's why I'm a little bit more aggressive.
Elegantly.
I'm a little bit more aggressive. Elegantly.
Reese, somebody said you're their birthday twin.
Oh, am I your birthday twin? Wow. Oh, wow.
So, I mean, we usually do it to where I tell my story first, but I want you to tell yours. I've had a week, child.
No, go ahead and tell you. I gotta share this stuff.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I've been tried. My wig has been tried. Okay, so earlier this week I was working, right? And I'm on the elevator. I do Uber Eats full time. So I'm dressed down. I have on my sweatpants, my shirt. I have on my hat. So my hat is covering my face like this part. and I have my mask on, but you can see my beard, and it's a little gray in my beard. So I get on the elevator, and this guy's on the elevator with his two children.
you told me about this. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
So the guy's on the elevator with his 2 kids, right? And the little children got to be like 3 and 4 years old.
Oh.
So the little boy started coming towards me, talking about, Papa, Papa. And the guy was like, I'm going to get back. Then that's your granddaddy. And I'm like, bitch, hold the fuck up. Hold up.
The baby thought you were his grandfather. It's that, bitch, it's that salt and pepper, girl. It's that salt and pepper.
Bitch. Okay, so today, right, I'm going into the McDonald's to pick up an order. I shouldn't even say this. This is horrible.
But don't you do Uber Eats?
Yeah, I do Uber Eats.
He does Uber Eats.
I do Uber Eats. Should I tell you? I'm kind of uncomfortable telling this. I'm gonna tell it anyway.
What story is this one?
This happened today.
Oh, today. Okay.
Yes. So I goes into McDonald's to get the order. So I'm in the front. The lady, she's in the back behind me. So I wasn't paying attention, and I backed up and bumped into her. It was kind of hard because I'm a big guy. Yeah. But I immediately apologized. I was like, I'm so sorry. I said, I'm so sorry. And she like got this stank face with me and rolled her eyes. And I was like, man, I said, sis, you don't got to do all that. But I didn't know that she was deaf. So she started doing all this shit.
No, she did not.
After she called me a faggot too in sign language. Because she did this. If anybody knows sign language, what does this mean?
Oh,
either
no,
she called me a faggot or she called me slow, bitch. But either which way, I'm petty as fuck. So I had to get with her.
She called you a F word?
I had to get with her.
What'd you do?
I did sign language back to her ass. Bitch, I said,
no, you did not.
I sure did and walked the fuck out the door.
You're an ableist.
I'm not.
Oh, no, you're an ableist. Ableism.
So I had that happen. I had the thing happen with the children. Then on top of that, my barber didn't cut my hair right. So I've had a hard fucking week.
So things just didn't go your way this week.
They played in my face all week. So that's been my week.
What I can say is my week, again, because it hasn't been that busy at work, my week at work wasn't really that bad. Mm-hmm. I've just had a week of just like, I've been clumsy all week. I've been like today, I usually have all my stuff set up and going. It's like, I just feel like my brain is just like on autopilot.
You've been clumsy all week.
I've been clumsy all week.
That's the story of your life, sis.
I'm not clumsy, bitch.
You what?
Hey, Delilah on Facebook. How you doing, baby? Again, everybody please share this video if you can. Send it to the inboxes, all that. But no, it hasn't been a really that eventful week. It hasn't really been that much going on for me. So my week is kind of...
I'm going to need you to step your weeks up, sis.
I just have so much... I have so much to do in my mind. Like, I'm looking for a new place. Well, I'm more like right now in the beginning stages of finding a new place.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at different apartment complexes, just like online, not that much actually actively doing it. But I'm trying to find somewhere still in the South Atlanta area.
This bitch should not want to leave the South Side.
I'm not going. Right. First off, where you live at in Midtown is a nightmare.
First of all, we're not going to be telling where I live at.
Where you live at in Midtown, Atlanta, is too much traffic and the parking situation is horrid. Okay, so I can't do that. It's too much for my anxiety.
It is.
I don't want to move too much North Atlanta because I don't got the coins for that.
But see, this is the thing.
I don't have the coins.
It's a lot of affordable places in the North Atlanta too. In North Atlanta. So you just gotta look. But I think you'll do good in Decatur.
I don't want to live in Decatur.
Why?
I don't want to live in Decatur. And most of all, I don't want to live nowhere that's too hood either.
You live on the South Side, bitch.
I want to be able to receive Amazon packages, and they'll be like, if I'm not there, they'll still be in front of my door when I get home.
You live on the South Side. You live in Riverside.
I live, man, my apartment complex. I've lived here for what, 6 years now. Never one time has anything been stolen. Okay. Amazon packages have been on my doorstep for a whole 24 hours.
But y'all do live up in the cut, though, so that's a good thing, too.
And we have really good neighbors. The people around here don't steal.
But they...
Well, people in the 2 buildings I've been in don't steal. Apartment finder worked for me. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. I've been doing apartments.com, Delilah, so let's hope I can get something else. But yeah, so I'm just looking for a place in the beginning stages. Just trying to think about what I want to do with my place, how I want it to look. I'm thinking about starting to buy things for it, just like when I do finally move.
You gonna go in that bitch and it's gonna be fucking altars and witchcraft and voodoo and shit. I don't have
It's not gonna be altars and witchcraft. It's gonna be peaceful and mantras. And if anybody is like commenting on the Facebook Live, for some reason it's not showing me the comments. So I hope you, cause I can't see from the phone all the way over there. Hold on.
Get your shit together, son.
Told y'all being clumsy, girl. I want to see y'all comments. Hey, what up, Dion? What up, Delilah? I saw you, girl. Hey, Rachel. Okay, good. I acknowledge y'all.
Ooh, I just got some money, bitch.
You get money from? From Uber? Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. But no, so yeah, so I've just been doing that lately. Okay. Just trying to get my shit together. Trying to get some adult things happening.
In the meantime, you want to shit, get your words together, quick.
Get your words together.
You want me to show them our little handshake that you made?
Oh my God. So Friday night.
I think we should say that.
No, let's do it now.
Let's do it now, okay.
So, I know, we definitely have a point of this show, y'all. But, so on Friday night, moving is such a hassle. It is a hassle, Candace. Oh my God. So on Friday night, we went to the bar with masks on and social distancing. So we just had to get out and enjoy some time with our friends. So we went to a bar and we were literally drunk. And we were the only ones, us and our friends were the only ones like dancing on the dance floor. And we just start like, don't you just love how like when white girls be nervous? Like when white girls are nervous, they start playing with their hair in different kind of ways. So we were like, we had the one when she was like, when the white girls be like,
and that's how they flirt too.
They flirt with, they put their little hair behind their ear, or they get real nervous. Like something happens in public, they get like this. So we were like, what other things do white girls do? They were like, when white girls have long hair, they like throw their hair in front of them and shake it back, and then they have bangs. They do like this with their bangs. So I was like, so Chris was like, let's make up a handshake.
Put this shit together, girl.
Let's make up a handshake that shows.
Hey, Brittany.
That shows the white girl nervous hair because we're awkward any fucking way. So we're gonna do it. You ready? Okay. 2, 3. Hey!
That is so.
Oh no!
Match.
But anyway, that's our new white girl handshake. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah. So we definitely have a show for you. Okay. But first off, I do want to take a moment out of the show. Just to acknowledge DMX, rest in peace to one of the great rappers.
One of the goats.
One of the goats, definitely one of the goats. So I just wanted to give him a little bit of honor. And like my mother, if you guys go to my Facebook page, Reese Omega on Facebook, I posted a video of a story that it was sort of about my mother and DMX, because my mother loved DMX. And she was at that time, she was a 40-something-year-old white woman in love with this street, hood, aggressive-ass rapper. So that's a whole different story. But I just want to give honor to DMX. What's one of your favorite DMX songs?
Oh, stop, drop, da-da-da, stop.
Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom, boom, boom.
oh,
Let everybody go.
You
know my favorite DMX song? What is it? I have 2 favorite DMX songs. The one he did with Faith Evans.
Yeah.
What's it called?
The song? The summertime song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite song. What was it called? What's Going Down? What's Going Down?
Yeah.
And, not Corona. And that song where he was like, what was that? Oh my God, I love this song. See, you singing that song messed me up. So what's going down? And Oh my God.
Is it a feature?
It's the song that my mother loved.
Y'all gonna
make me lose my mind up in here. Yeah, that song.
You know, okay, so.
But don't, like, if I can't remember the name of the songs, charge it to my heart, because, don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my brain, because I wasn't a big male rap fan back then, but those are the two songs that I love by him the most.
So that, Up in Here song, it's a funny story. So I was raised in the church, right? But I still, like, had a double life, because I still listen to secular music. Mm-hmm. But in church, they turned that song into a church song.
What song?
Y'all gonna make me.
Oh, what was the lyrics? I
kind of forgot, but it was just like
y'all gonna make me praise the Lord up in here.
It was something like that though.
Oh. No.
And the drum, they had the drum. The shit used to be hitting though.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. It's not Corona, I swear.
Hold up.
So listen, don't you do it. Leave me alone, bitch.
You know, I gotta be safe.
Well, it's too late. You already sat next to me for the past 5 minutes, bitch. Anyway, what am I gonna say? You messed me up. No, I hate when church gospel music. I don't know what it's called. Gospel music, church music. I hate when they take secular songs and turn it into a gospel song. That shit is so corny to me.
They're trying to reach out to the youth.
Just make a song that's hip, that's gospel already.
Well, Mary came through with that.
I can't stand that. I think it's corny. Anyway, but we have a really good show for you guys today. So rest in peace, DMX. What we want to talk about today, as you can see, the title of our video on Facebook. We didn't title it on Instagram. Hey, everybody on Instagram. Hey, Danae.
Hey, boo.
Everybody on Facebook again. Remember, this is Virgo as fuck. Please share this video. So today, as you can see, the title of our live tonight is Dating for Dummies.
Yes.
Okay? Because we all know that not just for the LGBT community, for the whole world, dating is a very weird, awkward, unfair, fair, works for some people. Toxic, works for some people, doesn't work for some people. It's like a lot. So we want to talk about dating, and the first part of dating that we want to talk about, I want to ask you. So, compared to your 20s, and now that you're in your 30s, what was dating like in your 20s versus how it is now?
I was a hoe in my 20s.
In your 20s?
Yes.
You were a hoe in your 20s?
I was a hoe in my 20s. But I did date.
Dating is ghetto. That's right, Ken.
Dating
so,
is very ghetto.
No, you were a hoe in your 20s?
I sure was.
Just in your 20s? Hey, Tara!
You fucking shady ass bitch. No.
Thank you so much, baby. She said my jawline is sexy. She's everything. Radri said my church used to play Busta Rhymes, put your hands where your
First of all, Alex, you're not going to play Busta.
Oh my God. But
not bust a rhyme. Okay. But yeah, so like in the 20s, I was like dating and shit, but I didn't, because I'm a late bloomer, because I was raised in the church.
Yeah. So
for me, I still didn't know who I was.
Right.
So I dated here and there in my 20s, but I was very, very hard on men. Like, bitch, if the flag even looked a little bit red, you gotta go.
It was in your 20s?
Yeah.
Oh.
Reed, you're not gonna keep coming for me, bitch. Okay.
Stop hitting the table. We're gonna hear it on Instagram. We were sexually free, not a hoe. Sexually free, not a hoe.
No, it's okay to be a hoe. It's okay. Everybody has a whole phase. But yeah, so, but now that I'm in my 30s though, like, I just don't have the time. Like, we're not gonna do this, we're not gonna date like we're in high school. I need to know your credit score. I need to know if you're financially responsible.
Okay. I
need to know because people try to give you the best version of themselves when you get to know them. I need to know your toxic traits. Because I need to know if I can deal with that.
So you didn't think about that kind of stuff in your 20s?
Hell no.
For me, okay. Well, my story is kind of like another topic that we got coming up. But as like you said, you were kind of like a late bloomer. I was also a late bloomer. I didn't date that much in my 20s at all. I maybe had in my 20s. I might have went on 2 dates the whole decade of my 20s. And I can say now, I don't date that much now either. But as of right now, the things that I'm looking for, yes, Tara agrees with you with the credit score and your finances.
Yeah, who want to do something?
As of right now, what I'm looking for has changed since my 20s. Because in my 20s, I was just looking for somebody. It didn't really matter what their finances were, what their living situation was, what their driving situation, like work, none of that mattered to me in my 20s. I just wanted somebody there.
Right.
Never happened. But yeah, I think it changed how, right now, what's changed now that I'm about to be 34 soon is just what, I'm just more detailed in what I want now. And I actually kind of know what I want versus just winging it.
So what's the top priority for what you want when you're dating?
Top priority is my top priority right now is kind of like emotional and like mental. I need to feel 100% comfortable with you. Meaning I can be 100% of myself while around you and feel comfortable. No judgment, no nothing. Just like, that's top priority. Then the other things start to trickle down.
Gotcha. The bitch just pay my bills. I'm an actor.
You a city girl?
I'm a city girl.
You a city girl?
I'm a city
You're
girl.
a city girl for real.
I can put on the actor. I'm an actor.
But trust and believe, right under that is finances. I'm not really big on like your credit score or whatever. Like that's important, but I need to know that because I'm gonna be okay financially. We're Virgos. Virgos always make sure that they're good. Like Virgos don't really have when they really focus.
We get our shit done.
Their finances are together. Okay, so I'm not really worried about myself. I don't need you to take care of me, but I need to know that if something happens to me and I need a little help, you got me.
Right.
Like I don't gotta call my best friends to buy me stuff because I'm not call my best friends to buy me stuff because you're there with me. Like if my car breaks down, you come and get my car for me. Simple as that. So yeah, but that leads us. That leads us to this question, you guys. What's everybody saying first off? You were sexual, she said that. We never dependent even in marriage. That's right, girl. Even in marriage, we're not dependent. Reggie said, after 30, what's your non-refundable? After 30, what's your non-refundable STD combination? Girl. And now I need to know if you do OnlyFans, just for fans. Yeah, I gotta find out if you're a porn star or
if
not.
you do OnlyFans, that's fine.
Which I'm not really... Just tell me you're a porn star, girl.
Yeah, don't try to hide it.
But these questions, this topic also leads us to, like, what are your first couple dates? What are appropriate questions to ask? Now that we're in our 30s, we're not dating you just to be dating. I'm dating you to hopefully find somebody that I can marry in the future or just be, like, partners together. That's the goal. So what is appropriate questions to ask on the first couple dates?
In my opinion, I think a good question to ask is not overstepping a dating boundary when the first time you meet somebody is, what do you want? Like, what the simple as that. What do you want? And I'm not going to judge you. I want you to be 100% honest with me with what you want. So, like we said in the previous episodes, you may have somebody that is monogamous trying to date somebody that's not monogamous, but the other person is scared to really say what they feel out of judgment. So I'm not going to judge you. What do you want?
Yeah, I think that's fair to ask, what exactly do you want out of this? Like, are you looking just to go on dates? Are you looking to get to know somebody long term? Are you looking for sex? Are you looking for, just a good time, a friend? Let me know, because a lot of people get fooled because you might be looking for a casual, what's the abbreviation for F-buddy? Friends with benefits. FWB. Like, you might be looking for FWB, and I'm not looking for that. So I think that's an important question. What other questions do you think are appropriate?
Another question is, what was I about to say? I forgot my train of thought. Another good question is to ask is, what are some of your career goals?
Okay, that's a good one. I think it's important to know where they're going or where they're
I
going.
need to know if somebody has a passion. Because I done dated so many guys that I asked them what their passion was and they didn't know it. And you're not going to bother me. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
You're not going to be hitting me up 24/7.
What that leads to is either two things that happen.
Resentment.
Two things happen in that situation. I have goals, you don't have any goals. You are either going to lock onto me and try to ride my coattail, or you're at some point you're going to be resentful that I'm spending a lot of my time doing this particular thing. And then sometimes also your laziness or you're not having any passions is going to turn me off, which is going to be lacking the passion between us. So three things can happen with that.
What are yours?
I definitely think that asking someone their financial situation is fair.
Do you think that's good on the first date, then?
The first couple dates, maybe not the first date.
Okay.
But
I said like the third date.
Down the line, you should know, especially if you're really getting to like them, you should at least know what the financial situation is.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to do a savage date on purpose.
A what?
A savage date.
A savage
Like
date?
a date where it's like, I know it's not going to go nowhere. It's somebody that's been bullshitting on one of these apps. I just want to go and just be like, so let's have the...
bang on the table.
My bad. But, so let's have a discussion. Let's talk about it, bitch.
You know what? Let's have this discussion.
What is your credit score? Do you have any STDs? Do you have do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a wife or a husband on the side? What is it? What do you want?
Cause
do you have a big
no? Do you have a big penis? I don't care, but do you have one? Do you know what to do? Do you know what to do with the booty?
Right. Do you do
how's the throat? Like, what's going on?
Are you eligible?
Are you eligible for my throat?
Right.
Are you eligible for my penis?
For my throat, bitch?
Are you eligible for my butt? Are you eligible? Do you meet the qualifications of the qualifications, girl?
Period.
I want to know.
And he gonna be sitting across the table like this, like, what the fuck?
Do you meet the qualifications of the qualifications, girl?
Do you?
Do you?
Do you, Diane?
But no, I definitely think it's fair to ask them the financial the financial place, because at the end of the road, if we do decide to get really into each other, when it comes to start buying things together and bank accounts being together, are you financially responsible? Because I'm not perfect financially. I'm just starting to get my credit together.
But
after the last couple years,
can you hold your own?
Can you hold your own?
And get the bare minimum, because I can deal with somebody that can hold their own, and we can work and get our shit together. But if I'm coming in and I can do the hold my own, and you can't, it's gonna bother me.
Candace is switching to Facebook.
Okay, Candace,
we're on Facebook, girl.
What's going on with IG? She's on IG tripping.
This is no IG. I'm about to ask a question about finances. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not perfect financially. I'm just, because let's rewind. In your 20s, when you hit your adulthood, legally 18 to 30, you make a lot of mistakes financially because it's not taught to us.
What are you talking about?
So if someone I meet is kind of like struggling financially from mistakes they have made in the past, I can relate. I just started to I really started to take my credit seriously maybe about 4 years ago.
Right.
When I started to realize, bitch, people don't want to give you a car. People don't want to give you a house, apartment to rent. The girls don't want to give you a phone. They don't. It's like, bitch.
But you can't even get a piece of bubble gum.
To me, it's ridiculous how credit can affect your life, but it's still, neither how much we hate it, it's still important. And if we're going to build a future together, I need to know that you're financially responsible, at least just as much as I am. Like, not perfect, but you're getting your shit together.
I need to know if I'm trying to buy a heist, and we're trying to buy a heist together. Can we get a heist?
Can we get a heist together?
Can we get a heist, bitch?
Let me see what Terry said. We are never dependent. Okay, I read that part. I don't know. I hooked up and then went on a first date with my husband a week later. Okay, girl. I love his goals and dreams, and he always pumps me up with my passions as well. That's so good.
You see,
I love your
sometimes
hubby. Your hubby is really good to you.
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you have those moments where you meet a person and y'all just...
You click.
Yeah.
You click automatically.
Vibe.
You get it. And so another question, which is kind of the basis of the show. Does the zodiac sign, does that matter to you? The zodiac sign. In the long run.
In the long run, no, but we can't deny that those personality traits, that's some real shit. Like, that's some true shit. Every Gemini I know, I can't stand them. Except for my nephew. I love my nephew, but every other Gemini, I can't. It's too wishy-washy for me.
I think when it comes to zodiac signs, it doesn't, at the end of the day, to me, at the end of the day, zodiac is fun. Zodiacs are fun.
Yeah.
You know, like piecing your personality traits with your zodiac sign is fun, it's entertainment. I don't put too much weight in it. I do know that there are some signs that I have gotten along with a lot better than some signs. Like with Geminis, for example. I know they get a bad rep. Candace says zodiac signs matter, but life experiences shape who you are.
That's true.
Yeah, shape who we are. That's true. Zodiac sign doesn't matter, but it does matter. Very true. She's Tara's a Virgo too.
Okay.
So, okay, with Geminis, I get along with Geminis, right? But me and Geminis usually have some kind of weird falling out where I don't really know why we fell out. I don't know if it's my fault, but every Gemini I know I've stopped talking to, and I don't know why we stopped talking.
It's just the inconsistency for me.
It's inconsistency with Geminis. I also, the zodiac astrology says that Virgos and Scorpios are supposed to get along well. Every Scorpio I've ever met, I have got into it with something, about something, or my stepfather was a Scorpio, we bumped heads a lot. It was just like every Scorpio I've ever been close to, I've kind of had a lot of tension with. But the signs that I really find myself getting along with are Tauruses. I love me a Taurus. Every Taurus I've ever met has always been really good to me. I've always been really good to them. It's always been a mutual love. And in astrology, Virgos and Tauruses are perfect couples.
We butt heads.
Are perfect couples. I get along well with Sagittariuses. It might get a little shaky sometimes with Sagittariuses, but I usually get along with them. Who else? Me and Cancers are really well. So it's just like some signs I have experience with, and when you tell me what your sign is, it's like, what's my experience with this sign? But I don't judge you for it. You know?
Yeah, I don't judge either, but I do pay attention, and it really is true.
Yeah. My father was a Taurus, Tara.
My mom's a Taurus.
Yeah, my father was a Taurus. But yeah, so I don't put too much weight on zodiac signs.
You
but
shouldn't.
when you tell me what your sign is,
You pay attention.
I think about it. And I say, oh, that's why you might do this, or that's why you might handle situations like this. Because every time something happens in my life, I'm like, that's some Virgo shit.
Even out to the routine, bitch. Like, I have a routine in the morning. I do the same shit every day.
I get on my own nerves.
I get on my nerves, too. I'm like, bitch, you gotta switch it up.
When they say Virgos, hey, favorite librarian, I love you. I love her post. She's amazing. Wave at her.
Yeah. What up, boo?
I do the same exact thing every single day, and I get on my own nerves.
At the same damn time, too, every day.
This is my morning routine.
I do mine.
Ready for my morning routine? So, my alarm clock goes off at 7. Goes off at 7, 7:15, 7:30. I wake up at 7:30. I come in the kitchen. I make my coffee. My first cup of coffee. I make my cup of coffee. I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, blah, blah, blah. I lay back in bed with my coffee, and I watch the Cosby Show. I'm sorry, guys. It's on TV One. I know we're supposed to hate Bill Cosby, but this show is fucking good. And I watch A Different World. And then My day starts 8:45. My shift starts, and I work. And then after work, okay, during work, I eat the same things in the morning. I eat the same thing for breakfast, lunch. After work, I go for my walk. Come back, I lift my weights. Then I go and watch something on Netflix. It's like the same shit. But if I don't, like, I get on my nerves when I do that. But if I don't do it, I'm like, something ain't right. Like something's off. If I don't do my routine, my whole day is still thrown off. What's your routine?
Wake up in the morning. I wake up around like 9. Sometimes around like 8:30, but I'll go back to sleep until about like 9:30. And I get up and I thank God for letting me live this another day, every day.
Blah, 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 blah.
And then I get on Twitter and I handle my business. And when I handle,
You done left that part out, you nasty fucking slut.
I mean, you want me to? This is what I handle my day. I handle my business, and after I handle my business, I go and brush my teeth, wash my face, get in the shower, all that. Get out the shower, and I go and I do the app. I go and start in the same motherfucking area every day.
Every time I do DoorDash, I do the same area.
The same area. Then I do that for until about like 4 o'clock, and I live at my parents' house, my mom and my dad's house. Chill with them for a little while. It's about 6. Go to the gym, leave the gym, and then go back to work. And then after I go to work, I come home. Every day. The same damn thing.
Sounds good.
Sounds boring, bitch.
It's boring. Like that's why Virgos. People say Virgos are like cold. We just do the same. Like we have our shit. Like what works for us works for us.
Right.
Okay. Sorry. It's like that's how we are. That's how we were raised. And speaking of how we were raised, when do you think is a good time?
Come the fuck through, segue.
Thank you. When do you think is a good time to introduce your the person you're dating to your family?
You already know how I feel about this. I think a good time is around like, if y'all are dating like series, around like 3 months. Around 3 months. Well, I never wanted to be the type of person that always brings. I be dating this person, and then we'll fall out, and I come and bring this person around.
Yeah, you don't
like I don't want.
You want an endless cycle of
right.
people coming in and out. Yeah.
So I want for my family and my friends to know that if I bring somebody around,
the favorite librarian says
after
6 months.
Exactly. I'll do 6 months. So I can work with 3, but I want to know. I want people to know, like my family and friends, if I bring them around, this is a person that I'm seriously interested in.
Yeah.
Now I've done that before, and they played it in my face, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Can I be a little toxic? Yeah. Can I be a little toxic Instagram? Can I be a little toxic Facebook? I am not a big fan of getting to know your friends or family. I'm not a big fan. Maybe it's just the anxiety in me. Like I know that I have to introduce you to my family. I know that you have to introduce me to your family and friends and like that. It makes me nervous to the point of not wanting to meet your friends and family. Because I'm like, if I meet your friends or if I meet your family and they don't like me, or the first impression is...
Or if you don't like them.
I don't like them. Or the first impressions are kind of weird. Like, I don't like that awkwardness. I know how it is from seeing, like, my friends and family date and bring people around. How if your family or friends don't like your lover, it gets really awkward because you feel like, I love this person, but y'all hate him. It's like, I just get scared of that. Maybe I'm just thinking too negatively about it. But I'm not a big fan. Like, for example, if my boyfriend never introduced me to his friends, I'm not like, if he's doing it in a way of like, I don't want them to meet you. He's like, I just haven't met them yet.
Bitch, I want to meet the friends.
Well, I just haven't met them yet. Not that he's purposely keeping me away.
I want to meet the family, but I especially want to meet the friends, because dudes will give you this facade, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, yeah. And then you get around them with their friends, as a totally different person, bitch.
Yeah, you get to see the real
I want to
person
see
when
who
they run
you
the
really
friends.
are, because your friends gonna tell the person that you're dating who you really are.
But on Facebook, Tara said, I don't get along with my husband's family and any of the guys I've dated. I've never been infatuated either. I don't know. We have such strong personalities that most people look sideways at me. I don't
Like not being myself.
I don't like not being myself. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. I think it's just, for me, I'm kind of scared of what they're going to think of me. Because you know me. When I first meet people, I'm not this. And I'm not like loud. I'm not personality. When people first meet me, I'm very observant. I'm very quiet. I don't really talk much unless I'm spoken to. It's like I just want to sit back and watch. And me getting along with your family and friends is important. Like, if they don't like me or I don't like them, how's this gonna work? For example, if I don't like your friends and your birthday coming up, how am I supposed to get something together with your friends for your birthday if we don't like each other? Is it like things like that?
Well, that comes too with being mature. Because I don't have to like you, but I can be cordial with you. I can be.
Tara says, you aren't Reese. I had to push myself onto you. No, you didn't. I loved you, Tara.
Reese be trying it with that shy shit. You shy. You ain't shy. I'm shy. But I'm gonna give them me.
Yeah, I do admit
I'm gonna be myself.
You're always yourself, no matter what.
And if they don't like it, oh well.
You're always yourself, no matter what. When it comes to dating, I don't hide myself. I want you to know who I am. But when it comes to meeting people, I just get a little nervous. I'm just shy. I'm shy when you know me. I was shy when we first met. But I was just a bitch when I first met you because I was shy.
The child by.
When we first met,
when I first met you.
When we first met, we met at a nightclub. Well, first off, I friended him on Facebook first because I saw one of our mutual friends shared something that he posted. Like, he saw like a Brandy CD on the ground and was like, "This is blasphemy! How dare you put a Brandy CD on the ground?" I was like, "Bitch, who is this?" We friends because I love Brandy too. How dare that bitch put a Brandy CD on the ground? So I added him. Then a couple months later, Brandy came to Atlanta, and we went to the same show that she had. And he saw me, and I was having an anxiety attack because I was in a crowded club waiting for Brandy to come on stage. So I just kind of like, "Oh, hey, baby," and like kissed him on the cheek and kept on moving.
And keep it moving, bitch.
Yeah.
I was shy when I met you.
You spoke to me first, though.
No, the second time I met you, I was shy.
But speaking of being shy, though, how do you feel about a lot of people, particularly in the gay community, but in the LGBT community, how do you feel about gay men that are introduced to sex and dating really, really early, or the people that are introduced to sex and dating with being a late bloomer? Because that happens. Those two dynamics happen a lot in the gay community. What do you think about that?
It's naturally is not.
All right, bye, Tara.
Bye, boo.
She wanted her kids to bed. It's getting late.
I don't think it's a good thing to be introduced to sex too early.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it's a good thing to be introduced to sex too late too. Well, I know, like I said, I was a late bloomer, but I wish that I would have tried to at least do something, bitch, when I was 18, 19. Because at the time, like I said, I'm coming from church. I didn't know who I was. So I feel like that can affect a person any kind of way. Because I feel like people that's introduced to sex too early, hey boo, they tend to have 1,000 boyfriends before they're even 25.
Yeah. And
that's when you're dating somebody. I'm starting to believe in this. You have soul ties to that person.
Yes, that's why. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah. So you can image it.
For me, I did things sexually early.
Reset dick at 12.
Oh my God, I was not 12. I had my first sexual experience at 16. Which some people consider that early. Some people consider that
That's
late.
kind of natural, though.
Some people consider that late. I consider that early.
It's not.
I had my first sexual experience at 16. It was just an oral transaction. Well, yeah, oral transaction. But when it came to dating, I was definitely a late bloomer. I didn't go on my first date until I was 24. That was my first date. I was 24.
I'm not saying awful, but it's just my first date.
And I do contribute my dating life being affected by my insecurities as far as my weight and my visible, what's the word? How I look. I contribute my late blooming to that. But I do think a lot of gay men do have early sexual experiences either willingly or unwillingly. And I think that is also another thing. A lot of gay people have experienced sexual trauma. And sometimes men, period, have early sexual experiences that they thought was healthy because that's what they were taught. They were taught that having sex at 11, 12 years old is healthy for a boy, which I don't think it is. I think that's way... at 11 years old, I was worried about Pokemon cards and yo-yos. I wasn't worried about vagina or penis at 12 years old.
I was trying to get a star, bitch.
Okay, I was worried. I was listening to my Britney Spears, my Brandy CDs. I wasn't worried about motherfucking sex at 12, but some people had those experiences. Yeah. And on the other end of the spectrum, there are people that, like you, might have been raised in the church or might have had trauma growing up as far as being gay and not, being judged for it. So they kind of didn't delve into dating because they were kind of scared or didn't really know. And especially in the generation that we grew up in, there wasn't a Lil Nas X. There wasn't TV shows where we were on.
We didn't have anybody to visibly see.
Yeah, we went by.
Well, we had RuPaul,
but there was one person.
Yeah.
And it was always a monolith of a gay person. It wasn't multiple different examples of gay people. It was always like a drag queen, which is fine. I love that. It was always a drag queen or a very feminine man, and they were always like comedic relief versus like an actual human.
Yeah.
So we didn't grow up with showing sexual experiences on TV. We didn't grow up seeing two men married on TV. Or lesbians. We didn't grow up with trans people on TV. So for us, it was a little awkward to get out into dating because you didn't know who was gay. You didn't know how to really approach anybody. You were looking at it more of a heterosexual way, like who's the boy, who's the girl. It was very confusing when I was growing up.
And that's why I was a little flitty when I first, because like I said, I was raised in the church. Yeah. So I didn't really get comfortable with my sexuality until around like 25, and I'm 35 now. Because I always felt like I was on hell, and I always felt bad about it. I still did it. I always felt bad about it, but that's why I never really tried to attempt to date someone. And then at the same time, my family relationship with me, with them knowing that I was gay, wasn't the best, man. So I was like, if I date somebody, I can't bring them home. Right. So it was a lot.
Yeah, that's why I mean, like, some people are late bloomers because they really can't bloom the way they want to, because some people are so restricted with their sexuality growing up. So it's a weird situation when it comes to dating for me growing up as a gay person. I was always comfortable being gay, but I was never comfortable dating. I never knew how to date. I didn't have an example of it.
Let me pick it back up with that, because a lot of guys don't know how to date.
Period. Not just gay guys.
And they don't know how to hold a conversation. I'm so tired of people hitting me up and not holding the conversation. Bitch, if you hit me up,
it happened to me today.
Learn how to hold a conversation.
It happened to me today. And know what? Public service announcement. Instagram and Facebook. Public service announcement.
Tell them so.
If you initiate a conversation with somebody, okay, you jumped in their DMs.
Period.
You keep the conversation going.
Period.
Okay? Do not message me or I'm posting this later. I want the world to know. If you message me and it's a conversation, you say, hey, how are you? If I state how I am, it's your turn to respond with how you are.
Bitch, I even go above and beyond. when they say that. I'm like, today was a good day. I
worked, I did this, I did that.
And they be like,
how about you?
Cool,
chilling. Why the fuck did you message me, girl?
Leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Why did you message me if you ain't gonna keep the conversation going? What do you want? I've been so frustrated that when somebody has messaged me, I just say, what do you want? What do you want?
Have you ever had a situation?
What do you want?
To where it's like, you have a person and they'll hit you up and then you won't respond because you're not really into them like that. And then they create another profile.
Message
and hit you up on the new profile. Like,
or if you don't respond to them, they get mad and say, well, I guess.
That just happened to me. I guess I wasn't good enough for it. Like, girl, first of all, work on your confidence.
That's right, Candace. N-words will beg for your time and then waste it.
Niggas will beg for your time and then waste it. And that's why you gotta drain them pockets.
My colonizer side feels bad for saying that.
Well, I'm double that. Niggas.
Yeah, and then she said, and then Candace said, woo, I can't stand a dry conversation. I can't stand it. Do not message me if you don't have anything to say. Or they just message you with a picture. What the fuck am I looking at? It's either a body part or a picture of themselves. What? What do you want? Leave me alone, girl.
Can we normalize this? Can we normalize if you hit me up and you hitting around to ask me on a date, bitch, bitch, just fucking ask me. You know what'd be so sexy to me?
What?
If a guy hit me up and then we're talking and he was like, you know what are you doing Wednesday? I'm not doing nothing. All right, cool. I got this dinner booked out for us, dressing something nice. I'm gonna come and pick you up.
That's my thing.
Court me, bitch.
I can't. This is another PSA, another public service announcement. I hate when somebody does that. There's this question: when we gonna hang out? When we gonna hang out?
When are we?
When?
When, bitch?
Are you asking me on a date? Are you asking me out?
Cause they be scared they're gonna have to spend money, bitch.
Just say. If you want to meet me, right? Mm-hmm. And right now it's a little different. We gotta meet different ways because it's COVID. But if you want to meet me in person, mm-hmm. work out a game plan of what we were going to do. Instead of this is dating advice for you motherfuckers out here.
Please take it.
This is how you do it. You think in your mind, hey, I'm gonna use me as an example. Hey, I really want to get to know Reese in person. I want to spend some time with him. I want to see him in person. Wonder if he wants to go to the park. I wonder if he wants to go out for a drink. I wonder maybe he wants to go to a movie or a drive-in movie or something. Let me propose. Instead of saying that bitch shit, why we ain't go out? You ain't trying to meet me? Just say, you keep playing. Just say this, hey, I really want to meet you in person. If you want to, let's just go to Piedmont Park and we can walk around. We can social distance. We can wear our masks. We can, I just want to get to know you in person because I'm not really good with conversations on text. I'm not really good with conversations on the phone. Right. I really want to get to know you in person. Know what that would do? Motherfucking waterfalls, girl.
And
waterfalls.
Just be smooth with
waterfalls.
It. Ask me what's your favorite food? I like Jamaican food. All right.
Toya said preach, yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I know this nice Jamaican spot. I want to take you there, bitch.
Or no, that's a sexy.
I'll be just like this, bitch. Look.
Just dripping. You know what else is sexy?
What?
I saw that you posted the other day that you're a big fan of Tony Braxton. Mm-hmm. This is
when the world opened back up.
When the world opened back up. Tony Braxton has a concert on Saturday night. You want to get tickets for us? I can take you to go see Tony. That means you pay attention to what I'm posting. You pay attention to things that I like. You pay attention to the things that I'm interested in. That's extra sexy that you really want to get to know me. And guess what? If you want to just have sex,
just say that.
Say that too.
I don't want to fuck, girl.
Say that too. Like, I want to have sex with you. How do you feel about us hooking up? I got my COVID test. I got my temperature is regular. I ain't got no droplets. Like, we can do this.
What if a guy came and said, I want to sleep with you? I want to sleep.
I've had people do that.
They say I want to sleep with you.
Yeah. I want to have sex with you. I really want to have sex with you.
No, listen, I want to sleep with you.
I want to sleep with you. That's weird to me.
I want to sleep with you, right?
Like dating for the whole world is weird, but dating for the LGBT community is such.
It's exhausting.
It's just as exhausting as math for me.
Is it? Okay.
So we have a new segment.
Virgo does math.
We have a new segment on the show called Virgo Does Math. Okay? Now, Virgos are very strong-minded people, but a lot of Virgos are not that good at math.
And we are mathematically challenged.
And I don't know if that's just something that me and Chris have a problem. Well, Chris says he's not really that bad at math. I'm horrible at math. Every single math class I've ever took in my middle school, elementary school, high school career, I passed because the teachers liked my personality and I was a teacher's pet bitch. Everyone. I've never, ever had good grades.
There was white privilege. Anyway.
How is it white privilege? I'm not white passing, honey. Don't let this blonde hair for you.
This is white privilege.
But, so Chris handpicked a math question. I'm going to pull this math question up. Y'all can't see it, but I'm going to read it. Hopefully I can read it.
Well, damn, I can't.
Okay, so the math question is this. Oh my God.
At least
it's multiple choice.
It's free algebra.
At least it's multiple choice. Can you go get a pen and paper for me, please? There's a pad underneath my TV, next to my work desk. There's a pad, and there should be a pen. There's a pen in my bag.
Now, I was going to say,
in my champion bag.
I just looked at the question, right? So I haven't did any of the math, so I didn't cheat. And if you lose, you got to take a shot.
And if I lose, or if Chris loses, which I'm probably going to lose, we have to take a shot. I got some Crown Royal over here that I'm going to drink.
Hold on.
I'm going to read the question while he'll get the paper and pen for me. I'm going to need it, girl. Okay. Y'all ready? All right. So the math question is, oh my God. Y'all write this down now so y'all can do it too. If y'all have the answer, let me know. Hold on. Let's read what Candace said real quick. I had a man invite me to feed the ducks at Herman Park, then asked me to buy the bread. Are you serious, Candace? He asked you out to go feed the duckies and asked you to buy the bread? Major violation. I'm sorry about that, sis.
I would have said,
Sis, I'm sorry about that.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write the question down and I'm going to show them. And I'm a lefty.
What is it? I'm going to read it. So the question is 200 minus parentheses 96 divided by 4 parentheses. What the fuck?
It's just a question.
Show it to the Facebook camera too. They can't. It's backwards on there. It's backwards on both. 200. The question is 200 minus 9. Okay, parentheses 96 divided by 4.
Please excuse my Aunt Sally's. What is it? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally's last request. I remember that shit, man.
And there's multiple choice. So the multiple choice questions are the multiple choice answers is A 105, B 176, C 26, and D 16. So okay.
You ready?
I'm ready. Ready?
Hold on. What shit?
200 minus 96 divided by 4 equals. Okay, so I remember in math class, no calculators, guys. I remember in math class you have to do the division first.
Let's work through this.
You have to do division first. So
yeah, because this is in parentheses. So 96 divided.
Oh shit! How do you do division?
Bitch.
How do you divide?
So let's work this question out together. So you have 96 divided by 4.
So how many times is 4 going to 96? 4, 8, 12. Oh shit, that's a lot. That's a lot.
No, it's not. It's the 4 goes into 96 2 times, bro.
No, it is not.
4
times.
You gotta break.
4 times 2 is not.
Oh my shit.
So what's 4 times 12?
4 times 12 is.
What are we talking about?
48. Yeah, 48.
So it has to be more than that.
So 48 plus 48 is what? Let me see. 56.
Candace has her answer. How do you get that, Candace? Y'all gotta do long division.
Oh no, wait. 48 times.
How do you
3.
do long division, Candace? 20. Okay, it goes in 24 times.
Oh shit. Okay, so 20. So wait. So 24. So you gotta do 200.
They just shut up all. They shut us all
Yeah.
on Instagram. Go back.
I'm gonna say
Don't save it. Download the video. Download. And then share. And just, yeah. And start another one.
Oh no.
I'm gonna send you a picture.
Candace using a calculator.
Where's dating for dummies? Put in the title. Oh no.
So it's 24. 200 minus 24.
So you do that. So okay, so 24. So 20. So 200.
Girl, you're confusing yourself.
200 divided to. That's 176. I get it now. It is 176, Candace.
Beyonce! Bitch, shit.
Yeah, I get it because it's
Yes,
96 divided by 4 is 24.
And then 200
And then
minus...
the. Did you go live? You just made another go live, girl.
Shit, no way.
Yeah, so it's 176.
Yeah.
Because it's 24 and then divide. So then you subtract 24 from 200, 176. Good job, Candace.
Yeah, you're right.
So who lost? Candace won. Candace won. So who takes the shot? Both of us?
Yeah.
God damn, I'm sweating.
And...
I'm sweating.
See, I was trying to do it like this. I was trying to say 4 going into 9 and 4... I forgot. Because I've been out of school for 20 years for it.
I'm sweating. Okay, I guess we gotta take shots.
Give us a reading challenge, Rich. Or some
Give me a history challenge.
Spell.
Or giving me a reading and writing challenge. I've got you together, girl.
Let me spell real quick.
Let me spell something.
Beyonce.
And while I get our shots together,
Yeah.
our next segment, because Candace won that. Mm-hmm. Congratulations, Candace. Go to your sweet Sunday treat.
My sweet Sunday treat is, well, it was Winston Duke, but I changed it because he just turned me the fuck on. Kid motherfucking Cudi.
In that dress. Ooh. Oh, let's give Kid Cudi a round of applause. He is pushing gender norms, and I love that.
Kid.
Yeah, we both gotta take a shot, baby.
Kid, I'm loving that these black men are like
Crown Royal.
embracing themselves.
Apple. Yeah, I love that.
And not being so like stuck on being masculine. Mm-hmm. I love that shit. I want to date him.
But can I say one thing about men wearing dresses? You know I'm not against it. I love a good cross-dresser. I love that. I love a man in lingerie. I love all that shit. It's a kink for me. But if you're gonna,
It's for the men.
a lot of men, okay, a lot of dresses are not made for a man's physique, and sometimes it just looks a little awkward on them.
I love it.
So Kid Cudi's dress looked a little
That shit
tight.
look good. That shit
It should have been like a custom. If you're gonna do it, it should be customized. Like a lot of drag queens get their dresses customized so it fits their body. You know, especially like cisgender men have very, very broad shoulders and very, very wide chests, and a dress that was made for a woman that might be big might still not fit you correctly, make it look a little tight in some places. You know what I mean? So I just think if you're gonna wear a dress, it should be customized.
I love
Kid
it.
Cudi was paying homage to Kurt Cobain. That's right, Candace.
Kid Cudi, can you be my Cudi?
But real quick, take our shot. So we're taking our shot for both of us losing.
I didn't lose though.
We did. We both lost.
I didn't lose.
Well, Candace won first. Then you. Candace told us the answer. Then we understood after that. We both lost.
No, I didn't lose.
Here we go. Take a shot. Ready? I'm gonna tap the table this time, Candace.
And you can't tap the table because you're gonna
They're fine. Ready?
Oh, but when I hit the table, then
no!
I'm tired of these double fucking standards.
Banging the table and tapping the table, two different things, bitch.
First of all, I don't spit in my drink.
I'm sorry. I don't have COVID, guys.
Ready? No, sis. You've been coughing a lot.
I can't mention that on live. I can't say why I'm coughing on live. Because I'm going to get fired.
Girl, you just
Girl, who cares? It won't be lasting long. Anyway, here's to losing our math question.
Right.
No, we got to tap it right. Clink. It's kind of smooth, actually.
That shit didn't need that for me.
It's smooth. But no, so I love Kid Cudi. I appreciate Kid Cudi for that. It was amazing. I didn't see the performance, but I saw the screenshots of the pictures.
Oh, he looks so good.
My sweet Sunday treat is, he's not really a mainstream famous person. He's on Instagram. His Instagram handle is @the_eavesdropper. So his name is Eves, which is YVES. He, visually, he's like a walking piece of art. He has
He's tatted the fuck up.
He has lots of tattoos and all over his body. But I just think physically he's beautiful. He's a beautiful man. Beautiful body, beautiful face. But what I really love about Eves is Eves really puts his neck out for the community. For either that be in the LGBT community. Every Wednesday, his Woman Crush Wednesday is a trans woman that is either doing something really good in the community, or he honors trans women that have been killed and their cases are not being solved or being investigated. During the Black Lives Matter protest, he was in those streets. He was getting arrested. He got beat up by the cops. He got maced. And it wasn't him filming these things. People filmed it happening. He didn't film it. He didn't go out there to get clout. He went out there because he really meant what he was feeling. So I want to give a shout out to my sweet Sunday treat, which is _eavesdropper on Instagram. He is beautiful. He is fine. If you comment on his pictures, he responds. He's a very beautiful man. Love him.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
What you think his booty smell like? What does his booty smell like?
Roses.
There's some questions. I know you're going to post it and tag him in it. Mr. Eavesdropper.
I love
What's your booty smell like?
Eavesdropper, I love you. You are a great person. I think he's non-binary.
You got a nice little butt. Oh, they got a nice little butt.
Yeah. I think they're non-binary. So I love you, Eves, and you're my sweet Sunday treat for this week. So,
hey, G. What's up, Toya?
What up, y'all? So this has been another episode of Virgo as Fuck, and we finally did a IG live for the first time. But we just wanted to test it out with the Facebook live first, but we're getting into the Instagram live, and also we're still going through some more steps to getting like the podcast going. So we're gonna have Virgo as Fuck on multiple different.
Bitch, we about to do it.
Multiple different forms of media, girl. You can listen to us, you can watch us, whatever you want. So it's coming. Please share this video. Please make sure you like Virgo as Fuck on Instagram. Make sure you like Virgo as Fuck on Facebook, and make sure you follow Virgo as Fuck on Instagram. And it's Virgo AS F.
Do that again.
Virgo
as
Fxck. That shot got me going.
You said Virgo. Virgo.
But make sure you follow us. We're coming to you every week.
The YouTube is coming too.
The YouTube is coming. We got lots of things planned for you guys. So thank you guys for watching this episode.
Yes.
And please share and tell your friends.
And go and comment on Eavesdropper's
Want to say yes, take over.
We are.
We're taking over, Wanda.
Comment on Eavesdropper IG and ask him what his butt smell like.
Stop saying that.
What that butt smell like.
We're not exploiting our sweet Sunday treats.
I know. I'm finna go and hit up Kid Cudi right now, bitch.
You probably might respond, girl.
Them black lips. Girl, come over here.
Oh, he smokes, girl.
I bet he smokes.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching on Instagram and Facebook. Check us out every Sunday unless there's a schedule change. We'll let you know if it's a schedule change or wrong.
But we're not going to do too many schedules.
But every Sunday, 8 p.m., we're here for you, girl, to give you a perspective of a Virgo's mind. And we call you fans the Zodiacs. So you are the Zodiacs. We love you. Thank you for watching. Mwah.
Good night.
Mwah.
That kiss was like, where is Father?
Bye. Bye.
If there's anybody single, hit me up. Bye.
If anybody's single, hit me up too.
Hit the fuck up. Hit the DM.
Please.
Quickly, bitch.